Later in the season, there were a total of 2 crossovers. The first one would be the Zeo MMPR crossover. We learn what the peace conference really meant and why Zordon duplicated the powers rather than passing the power coins over. Zordon has sent Jason, Trini, and Zack to an intergalactic mentorship program to become mentors themselves for alien worlds. However, Zordon called them back for help. There was a threat after the Zeo Red Crystal was stolen by Clank and Orbis to create the blueprint of a stronger war machine called the Zeo Red Battlezord. Overconfident, Sprocket decides to use the blueprint and upgrade himself directly into the Zeo Red Battlezord. The Battlezord is human-sized but could change into Zord form. It is strong enough to fend off the remaining 5 Zeo Rangers. With Trey slowly recovering, he joins in the battle. There can be 6 Rangers, but still not strong enough. Thus, Zordon summoned Billy, Kimberly, Trini, and Zack back. With Billy's aptitude, he reversed Auric the Conqueror's powers of negative proton and used it with the Sword of Light from the Power Transfer episode. He was able to recover the mighty Morphin Power Rangers' energies, but only temporarily, although it will sacrifice Billy's ability to become Auric the Conqueror ever again. This version of Kimberly was from the past during the end of Season 1 before the suit change, as the current Kimberly will not survive if connected to the Morphin grid again. At first, the mighty Morphin and Zeo Rangers were unable to take down Sprocket as the Battlezord. However, the Rangers decide to overload the Battlezord by overcharging it with their Zeo Crystals and Power Coins, something they have learned from Zed. Sensing impending doom, Sprocket quickly separated himself from the Battlezord and retreated. Thus, the Battlezord became the Zeo Rangers' newest arsenal. As the episode ends, the Zeo Rangers bid their friends farewell. Zack is leading a team of dancing Power Rangers. Trini is teaching a 3-Ranger team martial arts. Kimberly has a bittersweet reunion between her and Tommy. They are not allowed to tell her any of the future events. Kimberly was sent back to the past. Billy is adapting into Aquitar customs and is running to become their next administrative advisor in the science department. Zordon has sacrificed a huge amount of the command base's backup power to make this happen. It makes Zordon's security measures more vulnerable, meaning anyone can break into the command base and steal his energy tube if there is a power outage. Trey needs to recover again on Aquitar as his physiology is still not fully recovered yet. After a few episodes down the line, it would be the Aquitar and Zeo crossover, as we saw in the show, except Rito Revolto returns to challenge the Machine Empire. He sends in his ultimate yokai monster to challenge their reign. The yokai monster proves to be a challenge, but with the interference of the Rangers, Rito was no match. As to honor the name of Sui, Rito Revolto was finally defeated by Delphine, the White Ranger, clearing her family name. The Machine Empire got weakened by the yokai interference, causing Sprocket to tremble in fear, and was no longer able to command his forces properly, with Clank and Orbis trying their best to consolidate him. Together, the Aquitar and Zeo Rangers destroyed Prince Sprocket. Seeing their competence and creativity with the Red Zeo Crystal incident, Prince Gasket recruits the terrified lackeys Clank and Orbis. Gasket promises them immunity from any possibility of punishment from King Mondo if they swear loyalty to him. However, Prince Sprocket was not completely dismantled, and Prince Sprocket ordered the Cogs to connect him to a mysterious Megazord he is building. Season finale. With Sprocket destroyed, Prince Gasket declares to the galaxy to avenge his brother, only as a guise to please his father, as he has never cared for his fallen brother's demise. Sprocket was placed inside a mysterious giant Machine Empire's ultimate Megazord. It has the capability to rebuild damaged royal robots. Interestingly enough, it is built under King Mondo's image. Gasket fought against the Rangers, while Rita challenged Jason, hoping to steal the King Ranger powers as he has been weakening. Jason has been demorphing mid-battle time and time again. Prince Gasket relentlessly attacks the Rangers. With Jason badly damaged by Rita, Trey also returns from Aquitar. He has fully healed and is ready to fight as Jason's body finally rejects the Zeo King powers. With Trey back and fully recovered, Zordon's champions all have a fighting chance. Using all of Clank and Orbis' energy as a last-ditch winner-takes-all fight, Prince Gasket enlarges himself. Upon calling the Zeozords, Prince Gasket badly damaged Pyramidas. The Rangers were able to destroy Prince Gasket at the expense of all their Zeozords. In his dying words, he orders Clank and Orbus to activate the Megazord made in his father's image and piloted by his backup sibling, Sprocket. As Gasket was not fully dismantled, his pieces were placed to be rebuilt by cogs inside the Machine Empire's Megazord. With the lack of Zords, the Rangers are hopeless when the rebuilt Sprocket springs a Megazord in the image of King Mondo. Trey uses all of his Zeo King magic and enlarges all the Zeo Rangers. The Rangers have a giant battle and finally destroy the King Mondo Megazord with Gasket inside it. Gasket can no longer be rebuilt. With his older brother completely destroyed, the newly rebuilt Sprocket decides to surrender. Sprocket and Zordon came to the agreement that he will leave as long as Zordon promises to keep Zed's demon army from forming. Sprocket reports to his father, King Mondo, the Power Ranger Zeo has fully submitted to swear to erase all traces of demon portal cracks and will prevent Zed's demon army from returning. And with that, King Mondo orders the Machine Empire to retreat. As asinine as he may seem, Sprocket reveals to the Rangers he was borrowing the Zeo Rangers' might to ensure the complete eradication of his older brother. Jason asked why Sprocket didn't choose to refuse to rebuild his older brother. Sprocket answers he is programmed to do so and he can't fight that programming. By the end of the season, Tommy consolidates Jason for losing his King Ranger powers. Tommy understands how it feels. Jason told Tommy he has always blamed himself for losing Tommy's powers. Trey of Triforia leaves Earth after defeating the Machine Empire's Earth branch. He bestows and entrusts the Zeo crystals to Zordon and the Rangers. Seeing so much potential in Jason, he asks to recruit and train Jason as Triforia's peacekeeper, which Jason gladly accepts. As a parting gift, using the Zeo staff, Trey changed Titanus to black by the end of season to help him absorb more sunlight energy. This could help the Zord carrier to heal faster, for there's the light in the distance, see them closer in like 8 seasons later. Thanks for watching my Power Rangers Zeo Reimagined. Storytelling-wise, I'd say Zeo might be my favorite Zordon era season. What are your thoughts on Zeo? How would you have handled the King Ranger arc? What would have been your crossover? Let me know down below and don't forget to rate and subscribe.